Hello everybody, this is David, and I am going to show you how everything works in AR Survival. First off, you got these medicines, anti-radiation, because that will decrease the radiation by 25, and you need clean water, sugar, alcohol, violet mushrooms, chemistry set, which it took me forever to find the chemistry set the first time I played this. But then you just need the fire. And then you got flimicillin, which it will give you minus 30 poisoning. You need green mushrooms, alcohol, sugar, chemistry set, clean water, and fire. And that will give you that medicine. So that way, if you get poisoning, which is this little thing right here on the, look like the biochemical sign, and that will help you stay alive longer and so forth. This will give you minus 50 fatigue, which is that little eye in the center right here. And you need blue mushrooms. It just takes different mushrooms to make them, that's all. And then you got these. Peroxisol reduces 100 units of poisoning for 24 hours. Health, poisoning minus 50, detoxification, and this basically means for 24 hours that will continue to go down, which will help you if you're in a bad spot. That will help you stay alive long enough to get that down where you don't have to worry about it. And the same thing with this. Increases radiation resistance by 95%, which basically means that including the minus 50 radiation, you also get a boost in radiation resistance. And that will help you in the long run because a lot of the map is covered by radiation because of the nuclear fallout. And then you got Protozam, or however you say that. This powerful drug will helps you to restore your health after a blood loss. Its effect lasts for 48 hours. It reduces the negative effect of several lacerations. And by lacerations, they mean you see this little on the save point, it says, has that little radiation sign, question mark, rate, hour, and it says underneath nothing left, no enemies here. Depending on what kind of enemy you're facing, it can end up causing a laceration, which in this health tab here says no injuries or diseases. And basically what that will do is it'll give you time to find the necessities needed to get rid of the lacerations, and that way you don't have to worry about this little buddy over on the side, this little skull. Because once that skull goes up to 100, and once it reaches 100, you die. There's no coming back. You got to go back to your save point wherever that was. And these little save points you can only do them at certain locations unless you got what that just popped up was premium. Unless you got that, you have to go to all these little save points in order to pretty much save. And if you don't save, I've had it happen before in this game, you literally have to go all the way back before you got all your stuff. I had it to where I had um, Give me a second. I had just gotten the blacksmithing pieces I needed. I had the fire brick, the scrap, the firewood, the iron pipe, cement, nails. I had just built my building of the forge. And I think I had just gotten the building dug out. And I was so mad because I forgot to put on clothing when I went into the wilderness, and I ran into lynx. And I messaged them about it because it was weird. It was an instant kill whether I attacked it or not. It was gonna kill me either way. And I asked them about it, and they said, "Well, why you don't have no clothing on? Didn't you have no clothing on?" I was like, "Oh, so if I don't have no clothing on, the damage increases tenfold, pretty much." Yeah, then it does that, and it don't make no sense for a man in the wilderness go naked. He'll die. Like, okay, that makes sense. Still pissed off about it, but they're right. It don't make no sense if you do that. But you got to collect these cans. You got to collect buckwheat, coal, pretty much anything that will help you go down this map. And by this map, I mean this. You can go all the way up here, all the way over here, all the way down, to the left, to the right. You literally have to cross this whole space to, hang on, let me get to my quest. Family Matters. The destination for Family Matters is Velasquez, and that was all the way down on the bottom right side of that map. When I scrolled all the way to the right, that's where you have to go for this quest. And the only way to do that is to go through all these cities here. And by cities, I mean there's cities upon cities that you have to go through. You have to literally, you can go down there and collect all the stuff you need, and then you can go around, go up around that little peak right there, go down this way. And as you go along, there's all kinds of save points and stuff you can collect. You can actually get a car at one point, but that will be in a later episode when I explain how the car works. Because it'd just take too long on this episode to try to explain that. But anyway, I was going to show you the food options. I know I shouldn't be using it, but you have to use a saucepan in order to cook some food. It depends on what kind of food you're trying to cook. And everything can only last so long. I'll give you an example here in a second. If I can stop poking my damn icon from my recording. See underneath of spoiled item weight and the weight of all items, it says it can remain fresh for 2 days. And this one remains fresh forever. The toxic water you have to actually use. Go down to this. You got to use coal to clean it first, because you can't just boil it. And then you got to use your utensil to also boil it so it's not dirty no more. And it's a pain in the ass. It really is. Wish they'd give you more options to find saucepans, but that's whatever. And I'm gonna drink one of these. And I guess I'm gonna have to go through the quest. Grunsky. 700 miles. That is a long way, bud. I don't really want to go there right now. I actually want to explore some more. But before I actually go anywhere, I'm gonna make sure it's daytime. Because if you try to search a building at nighttime, you got the possibility of breaking a leg or breaking your arms or something. And the only way to get past that is to either create this torch, which you need gasoline for and a fire source, or you can go with this handmade lighter, which will help you have that fire source. And it just, I think it's in the mechanics actually. Molotov. No, I don't want a Molotov. Actually, make a rocket launcher, which that'd be fun. And I guess supposedly you're supposed to be able to meet somebody eventually. Oh, here we go. Toxic lamp. It gives a light bonus of 40%, which pretty much means it's a light source. And that's what you need, or you can. There's a flashlight in here. But you need batteries for the flashlight and all kinds of stuff for everything. But that's in for later episodes. I hope you all liked the video so far. Please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.